everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Debbie. This is my crafty den. I have a haul. So this is my Friday haul, and I have quite a bit because I didn't get a haul out last week. I'm going to start with Dollarama, and then I stopped at the Great Canadian Dollar Store last week as well, looking for a few items. Didn't find what I was looking for, but picked a few other things up anyway. So let's start. The first thing that I'm going to show you is candles, but just these ones, guys. These are $1.25 for 5 of them. They're just all-purpose emergency candles. I picked up 2 more. I've got lots of these in my stash, but I was kind of expecting the power to go out, and I didn't lose my power. And I feel really blessed that I didn't lose my power. But it's always good to have a ton of these in your emergency kit. As well as matches, and I buy my wooden matches at the dollar store as well, and then just put them in a jar and put them in my emergency kit. So a few more candles to add to that kit. I needed a little bit of rubbing alcohol. I don't use it in a lot of stuff, but I was out and I just picked this little bottle up. I like these little bottles. This is a $3 now. This has gone up to, guys, but it's because of this. I mean, you can buy rubbing alcohol a lot cheaper. I could have got it cheaper right beside this, but I get it because of this. And I like to put this little bottle onto my crafting table. And then if I need to rub glass down to clean it or anything like that, I can just take a little cotton swab, stick it on here, pump it down, and wipe my bottle off without having to stop and open a cap. I know, it's just... Yeah, it's just something so simple and convenient to have on your crafting table. When you're painting glass, you have to make sure it's really clean first. I grabbed a couple of the Oxy-All. I like to put this in my wash here. My water has a little bit of there's a lot of iron in my water, and it has a little bit of a brown tinge to it. So it's hard for me to keep my whites white. But this helps. It really helps. And it's safe to use in your colored items too. It's $2 and a scoop in every load. I needed a new lead to put my little dog outside because his was getting, I have a nylon lead, but over the last winter and summer, it has kind of deteriorated from the weather, and it's getting a little bit brittle feel to it, and I don't want it to break on him and have him out on the road if I take my eyes off of him for a second. And yeah, so I grabbed this, and it's just an ordinary tie-out cable. It's $4. It was $4.50. These have gone up since the pricing has gone up. These were $4. It says up to 60 pounds and it's 20 feet long. I was looking for some little jars. They're just 3 little, they look like a little miniature mason jar. $2.50 for 3 of them. So these have gone up as well. My next item from Dollarama is this Jelly Belly. There's 6 sachets in here, and it's the Jelly Belly powdered fruit drink mix. I like to just throw these in a bottle of water, and these were $1.25. So I picked up some cranberry juice there as well. I grabbed 2 bottles of these. I think this is $1.50. I don't have my receipt right handy, but it could have gone up as well. I picked up one of these canned hams to put in my so I don't eat a lot of canned foods. But for those times when the hydro goes down, and that's kind of what I was expecting, something like this is really good to mix up and make as sandwiches and things like that to get you through. So I picked up a canned ham, and I picked up 3 cans of this is just the flaked light tuna in water, Pacific Pride. It's not bad. I mean, you're mixing it with your celery and your onions and to make your tuna salad anyway. So this works fine in a pinch. So I grabbed that. And I picked up $1.25 for these Band-Aids as well. And yeah, I just needed Band-Aids. So one of the things that I'm going to do in the near future is redo my first aid kit in the house here. And so I'm going to pick a few things up over the next few hauls. And then I might film that, putting together my first aid kit, because I've been doing it for years. And towards the end of the year, I like to renew everything and get everything ready for the beginning of winter. So I'll probably do a first aid kit video shortly. I also picked up a bunch of Halloween candy. I've been picking up some Halloween candy over the last 2 weeks. Each time I go into a Dollarama, I grab something else. I think I mentioned in a haul a while back that I have to make at least 150 loot bags this year. I'm going to go up by 50 from last year and see if I can keep all the kids happy that come down the road. But last year I had to close my doors early because I made 100 bags and ran out of candy. Since I've been here, it's been COVID, and I literally was not expecting that many kids. I hadn't done a regular Halloween here yet, and the lady across the road and the one next door, we've all come during COVID in this little corner of our world, and we were all surprised. We had enough for 100 kids, figuring that was lots, and we had way more than that. We all had our doors closed by 7:30. So I'm going to make a few more this year. So I've been putting stuff away, and I think next week I will do a whole candy haul and show you what I've been picking up. And that way you can zip off. They've got lots of stuff in the stores right now. I don't expect it'll last much longer than the middle of October. They'll start getting a little bit short on the candy then, because I think it goes pretty fast. So I'm going to do that haul next week. But for right now, I stopped in at Giant Tiger and picked up the sale items this week. This is not a sale item. This is a regular Giant Tiger item. So I buy this coffee. It's the Victor Allen's brand coffee. This is 100% Colombian coffee. You can buy these boxes of coffee in donut blend, breakfast blend, this. I haven't seen a decaf yet. I wish I could get a decaf, but these are $17.99 regular price, guys, and you get 42 coffee pods. That's the cheapest coffee I've been able to find, and it's good coffee. So that was a Giant Tiger. And then on my way home, I stopped. This was all in one, I did shopping day. And on my way home, I stopped at the Great Canadian Dollar Store. So what I went in for was, I was looking for some of the wire pip berries for crafting. That's what I was looking for, and I couldn't find any. I've been having trouble finding them the last few weeks. And I wanted some for some crafts coming up. But I did find some more napkins. These were $1.50. They're so pretty. It's just, these ones have got some oak leaves and acorns on them. Just a little bit different from the standard maple leaf fall pattern that you get. So I got that. I picked up some napkins for Halloween. I probably won't craft with these. They were $1.50. They're just this pattern. Just a 20 count. I thought they'd be cute for lunches and stuff like that. I mean, you throw a napkin on your plate anyway. Why not make it cute for the season? While I was looking for those pip berries, I did find some wired linen cord, is what it's called. It's just this wrapped wire, but it's a really heavy duty wire. Like, this is going to keep its shape. So it was $1.50 for, it says 6 play on it, but it was $1.50 for 3 meters, and it just looks like that. I picked it up in green, in this brownish the color of jute. And I picked it up in this lighter color, which is like a bleached jute, which is really pretty as well. So I got that. So this was $3.50, but I couldn't leave it behind. It was just in the ribbons. I'm always checking the ribbons to see if they have something that I'll like. This was $3.50. It is, I'm going to say 2.5 inches. I think it's a lot wider than just a 2. So I'm going to say a 2.5 inch wide. Look at this buffalo check. But if you look really close, it's got a fine silver metallic thread through it, and it's wired, but it is so pretty. And there's 7 yards on this. So I haven't seen this particular ribbon at any of the dollar stores I've been in. So I grabbed it at the Great Canadian Dollar Store, which is a long way from being a dollar store, guys. They have things in there that are quite pricey as well. So I bought, the last item that I got at the Great Canadian Dollar Store was a wood cutout, and it was $4.50. And I've never spent that much for a wood cutout to do a craft in my life. I didn't even pick this up for a specific craft in mind. I got it because when I saw it, I thought I have to do something with that. So that'll probably come up closer to spring. I'm going to put this away. But I got this. Look at the size of this rooster. He is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to be doing something really cool with him. Not sure what yet, but he'll be a centerpiece for something. He's gorgeous, guys, this cutout. And it's a nice heavy one, too. This is about 1/4 inch. It's not a thin die cut. This is cut out of probably a 1/4 inch plywood. It's really sturdy. So I'm going to be able to use it for something pretty substantial. And when I find items like this, sometimes you have to pay that extra couple bucks to put it away, because this is just, it's too hard to leave behind. Too hard to leave behind. So that's it. That's the last thing that I picked up this week. So I hope you enjoyed the haul, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you haven't done that already. And I will see everybody in the next video. Until then, bye-bye for now, everyone.